We got us a Magic Collector's Booster Box of Kaldheim. We wanted to open it and show you guys what we got. I'm hoping for the Vorinclex Phyrexian foil. That's my big pull that I want from this box. This set is really pretty. There's going to be a lot of extra art cards in this specific booster because it is a collector booster. So there's going to be lots of foils, lots of art cards. I just can't. I'm just so excited. There's going to be all kinds of really cool stuff in this box right here. Probably going to be one of the funnest collector booster boxes to open that I've ever opened because I've already seen some of the art from the set. I've also already played with a lot of the cards, so I know what's pretty good in this set, well, according to me. But yeah, I'm really excited. So let's go ahead and open it. The box itself actually looks really cool. It's got like Thor's hammer. That's what it looks like on it. And some creature in the background, some like demonic creature in the background. It looks pretty crazy. Just really pretty. I don't even want to open it. The box is so pretty. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. There are no box toppers box toppers in this one. Kind of sad, but it is what it is. I guess they've outplayed themselves with those. So we're gonna go ahead and start opening these guys. All the packs should look like this with this kind of font. I love this. They just recently did a secret lair that was kind of like this. That has like the rock metal style to it. So pretty. And this is kind of like playing off of that. I actually ordered the secret lair because it had the metal cards in it and like the crazy rock cards in it. And yeah, I'm excited because this set, there's uncommons in this set that I absolutely love the art on. So yeah, we're gonna see what we get. Alright, pack number 1. Alright, of course, there's going to be several foils in the very beginning, so we're going to kind of go through those for you guys. So this is just a jumping off point for my collection. Invasion of the Giants, love this card, I played on Arena. Snow-covered island, so yeah, you're going to get your foil lands. Very nice. And then you're going to get your rares. So that. Then we did get an extended art Pyre of Heroes. We got a foil Retribution. And then we got this art card, which is Harald, King of Scumfar. He's kind of nifty. He's an elf. Works really well with the ARF stuff. And we got the squirrel. The alternate art squirrel. He's not spoiled, but it's okay. I still love him. He's still my baby. He looks amazing. And then another Vega. Okay, very nice. This is Foil Vega. Another one of the cards that is uncommon, and I absolutely love the art on it. And then we did get I don't even know how to put this. A Glorious Protector. Very nice. Extended foil. And we got a bear token. Rawr. Look at that bear. And on the other side, he is an elf warrior. I like the bear side better. He just looks so cool. Alright. Next pack. So I really like the snow permanents in this set. So many good things to do with the snow in this set. Just stupid things you can do honestly in this set. I have a few cards that I really enjoy just running Snowlands just because these cards are overpowered if you pay for them with snow permanents. Oh, that's Snow Plains. Very nice. Oh, this is a commander card. So Kaldheim is doing, I think they said 2 or 3 commander decks in the Kaldheim commander block. So this is the symbol for it. So there are going to be a few cards in these packs that have to do with the commander stuff. So this is one of them. So there's a lot of doing with exiling your cards and then putting 1/1 counters on them and doing stuff like that. So we have a dragon skin berserker. Look at that dragon in the background. He just looks so cool. That's your extended art in this one. Crippling Fear foil. A Call the Forge Master. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Ooh. And then we did get a land. Look at that. I love these dual lands. They mana fix us. So, ooh, that looks beautiful. Look at the runes in the sky. What? I want to see this card foil now. Alright, then we got a Death Touch guy. This guy's really cool because anytime a creature you control Death Touch does combat damage, that person gets 2 poison counters. I play him on Arena. This guy is good. Then this guy, the elf, he does wonderful things for elves. Everybody loves this guy when it comes to elves. Elves are so good right now. A replicated ring. So there's actually, and an elf, there's actually a card that makes copies of this. So that's where we get this guy from. Alright, then we got that. Bam, some more uncommons and commons. Look at that sinkhole. Frenzied Raider. Another land. And ooh, look at that swamp. Yeah, I love swamps. Alright, then we got a Spectral Deluge. That's another commander card. I actually really like this card. Return each creature your opponent controls with a toughness of X or less to its owner's hand, where X is the number of islands you control, and you can foretell it. So instead of paying the 6 cost for it, you'd only end up paying 5, because it foretells for 2, and then it comes out for 3. So that's a turn 3 play. You can bounce everybody's stuff back to their hand, so that's kind of cool.
Is that the one you played?
No, this is a commander card. Crippling Fear. Now we have a full art, non-foil. Doomscar. This card's pretty good too. It's another foretell card. Comes out for 4. Turn 3, you can destroy all creatures. Broken. Nefri, Betrayer King. Oh. A Raidan. Okay. Stoneland your opponent's control into the battlefield tap. That would be bad for me. Non-creature spells your opponent's cast with the converted mana cost 4 or greater. Cost 2 or greater. So it's going to be anti-giants, it sounds like. Ooh, what is this guy? Swallow the Ice Shaper. Oh, okay. Very nice. Ooh, an Aegon. Look at this Aegon. Death Touch. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile 2 cards from your graveyard. You can't sacrifice him, so he can come in as that, or he can come in as this artifact. Pretty nifty little thing. It's called the Throne of Death. At the beginning of your upkeep, you mill a card. Also, it helps you keep him on the field for longer if you play him that way. And then we did get the Tybalt emblem that comes off the Planeswalker. So it automatically comes into play when you play the Planeswalker. It says you can play cards exiled with him, and he does really cool exiling things. Then we did get a Dwarf token. Okay. On to the next. This is one of my favorite foretell cards for green. Okay, what else? Another hammer. And we got a mountain this time. Okay. Shadow of the Skulls is the first rare in this pack. Another one of the sagas. Ooh, the Old Growth Troll. Very nice. I like him because he's 3 and he's a 4/4 and he's trample, and then when he dies he comes back as an enchantment for your forests, making him tap for double. Battle Frost and Fire. Run this in my giant deck. Just kind of like a little bit of control. It does 4 damage to every non-giant creature in each planeswalker when it initially hits the field. There's another Finn the Fang Bearer. So we got a non-foil version of him. Oh, here we go. Allround. I was actually hoping we'd get him. So he gets +1/+1 for each card in your hand, each foretold card you own in exile. So anytime you foretell a card, it automatically enters exile. So any amount of card you have foretold, he gets +1/+1 for. And then it says, at the beginning of your end step, choose a card type, then reveal the top 2 cards of your library. Put all cards of the chosen type into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. And he can enter as that or the bird, Haka. Whispering Raven, flying. So when Haka Whispering Raven deals combat damage to a player, return it to its owner's hand, then scry 2. So this guy just lets you kind of set up your deck. Not as good as the other side, but still pretty good. Alright, then we got another Herald. This time it is foil. Mystic Reflection. I think we pulled one of these already, but this is the extended art foil. Oh, Akoma's Coil. Very nice. I actually play with this guy on Arena. He's in my Tybalt's Trickery deck. Kind of gives me a little more aggro. You can sacrifice these guys to give the real Serpent indestructible or tap a permanent that your opponent controls and it can't activate its abilities. And then on the back, it's an elf. So many elves in this set.
Mm-hmm.
Elf tokens. Like, almost every one of them has an elf on the back. Alright. Another saga, and here, ooh, look at that island. I like it how it has the ship in the background. It looks like the world tree in the very, very background. That's kind of cool. Another Battle of Frost and Fire. Faceless Haven, that can turn into a critter for snow permanents. So the regular art of the Hengate pathway, that's the blue-white land. Very nice.
This one?
Mm-hmm. Then we have a Matcha art card. Oh, okay, so the Epiphany's here. Alright, cool. Okay, I really like this art. This looks pretty crazy. Okay. Create 2 1/1 bird creatures with flying. Take an extra turn after this one. Exile the Epiphany. So you either pay for the 7 cost or you can foretell it, which honestly it's kind of more expensive that way, but you can get it out a turn sooner. Not free. This just looks like something out of Lord of the Rings. I mean, it just looks like one of the Wraith Kings. Rally the Ranks, extended foil, and a shapeshifter token. Look at that guy. Looks pretty nifty. And on the whack, we got a human warrior. I like that shapeshifter. He looks pretty cool. Alright, Revitalized did get a reprint. The art did change, so this is what the Revitalized looks like. The Candlemaster, he has the wolves in the background. I think I said this one. I've seen it the first time too. Pretty cool. I like him. Sulphurous Mire. Alright, more dwarves. There's the regular art. Nafri. Or Narfi, however you want to say his name. Divine Gambit. A Snow-Covered Plains. Alright, this is another commander card. So here we go. Saga of the Beyond. Flying. Spells you cast from anywhere other than your hand cost 2 less to cast. So that would be Foretold cards. And then Foretell 5. So, I mean, it's not bad. This guy can actually really help the Foretell decks. Ooh, Blessing of Frost. I love this freaking card in Arena. It's too powerful in my opinion. Love it with my snow permanent decks. You put X 1/1 counters. Most of the time my lands are all snow permanent. So that's 4 1/1 counters. And then you can divide them up. And then you draw a card for each creature you control with the power 4 or greater. I drew 3 cards. I put 4 1/1 counters on my creatures one turn. Broken. And then I used Jorn to attack. And then he untapped all my permanents. So I got to do it all over again. Search for Glory. Another Vega, but this time it's non-foil. Ooh, Quakebringer. Look at that guy. Very nice. Quakebringer's cool because he can do damage if he's on the battlefield or in your graveyard either way. And he has Foretell. Pretty nifty. Cardor, the Doom Scourge. The art on that just looks crazy. Cosima. So this, I like this card. Not enough to play it in standard, but I do like it. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may exile Cosima. If you do, it gains whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control. If Cosima is exiled, you may put a voyage counter on it. If you don't, return it to the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it and draw X cards, where X is the number of voyage counters on it. And then on the other side, it's actually a ship. So it's a legendary vehicle. Dolphins. Lots of dolphins. So many dolphins on this card. And this says, whenever a vehicle you control does combat damage to a player, that player exiles that many cards from the top of their library. You may play lands from among those cards for as long as they may remain exiled. And it only accrues for 1, and it's a 3/3. It's kind of nifty. Oh, we got the bird token. Very nice. Look at that. Little guy. Like how he has the runes around his eyes. Very nice. So many runes in this set. And then we have another human warrior. Alright. On to more commons. And ooh, there's the Flying Wolf's foil.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably gonna steal that from me. Alright, Agar the Freezing Flame. Another giant card. I don't particularly play this card, but he is still decent. It says whenever a creature or planeswalker an opponent controls is dealt X6 damage. If giant wizard or spell you control dealt damage to it this turn, draw a card. Alright, and then we have our swamp. Ooh, Canopy Technician. Tactician. Other elves you control get +1/+1, and this thing taps for 3 mana. That's not bad. Ascendant Spirit. I did get the foil version of this one already. It's not an extender, but it is a foil. This, I love the wings on this thing. Like, they're like there, but not there, because if you see it, it levels up. So, particularly, it's not, I don't think, in my opinion, a very good card, but I actually really like this card. Foil Pyre for heroes. An Agar the Freezing Flame. We just seen him, but this is his alternate art. And a Jorn, an alternate art Jorn. I think we got one of him already, but here he is again. He's got his wolves and his bear. The only thing I don't like about this alternate art is I don't see any weasels, and I like the weasels in his original art. On the other side, it's a staff thing that he uses, and the more wolves, and yeah, so just lots of wolves on this card. And we have another call, and then Rise of the Dread Marn. Alright, this thing creates zombies. Where X is the number of non-token creatures that died this turn. You can foretell this thing, so that's actually kind of cool, because it can come out on turn 2. Not bad. Or turn 3. It was on turn 3. And then a spirit token. with a dwarf berserker. Alright. Alright, Arachniform. The foils packmate. Another Yeti. Broken Wing, just the common destroy target artifact, enchantment, or flying thing. Saw it coming. Love this card's counter spell. You foretell it, and then you just pay 2 and counter something later. Blizzard Brawl. Again, I love this card. I play it on Arena. Give something indestructible, and it fights, and it gives it +1/+0 if you control 3 or more stone permanents. Most of the time, I do, so it's kind of nifty. It's a land. Alright. Another commander card. Bounty of Skemfar. Reveal the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them on the battlefield tapped, and an elf card from among them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Okay. Doomscar, the extended art. A Calamity Bearer. Giant source you control will do damage to a permanent or a player. It does double that damage. A non-foil Herald. Ooh, very nice. Turgid. I really like her. If your opponent discards or sacrifices non-token permanents, you gain control of them. And then on her other side, it's an artifact that says target player loses 3 life unless they sacrifice an online permanent or discarded card. So, I mean, if you have them both out, then they're gonna be sacrificing or discarding or losing life. I mean, that's pretty cool, too. She actually has her lantern there. So that's kind of cool. Alright. Inga, the Rune Eyes. Another alternate art for that guy. Ooh, very nice. There's the Nico Aris, the Planeswalker in this set. One of the Planeswalkers in this set. And this is the extended full art, so very nice. Don't particularly care for this Planeswalker, but it is nice to have it for my collection. When it enters the battlefield, create X shard tokens, which X is the cost. Up to 1 target creature you control can't be blocked this turn. Whenever that creature does damage this turn, return it to its owner's hand. -1, Nico Aris deals total damage to target tapped creature for each card you've drawn this turn. This deck usually draws a lot, so it's a lot of damage. And then -1, create a shard token. And the shard tokens, I think, can be sacrificed for drawing cards, I think is what they do. We have a Troll Warrior with an Elf Warrior on the back. We still have not seen that Vorinclex, but it's okay. I did get a squirrel, an alternate art squirrel. That's kind of cool. I would like the art on this card. It's called Wither Crown. You enchant a creature, and that enchanted creature has a base power of 0 and has at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life unless you sacrifice him. It's kind of cool. It's very controlling. Ooh, look at that raven. That's pretty cool. Is he standing on something? Oh, a rock. Okay, I thought he had like something dead under his claws. Here's my planes. Ooh. A Cleaving Reaper. Okay, I've actually heard about this one. I haven't played it or seen it yet, but it says flying, trample, pay 3 life, returning Cleaving Reaper from your graveyard to your hand. Activate this ability only if you had an Angel Berserker enter the battlefield under your control this time. I really like the art on this card. That looks pretty cool. Another Search for Glory. Halvar, God of Battle. Creatures you control that are enchanted or equipped have double strike. That's very nice. At the beginning of each combat, you may attach a target aura or equipment attached to a creature you control to a target creature. Oh, so you can just move around auras. That's interesting. And then this side is the Sword of the Realms. Okay, equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has vigilance. And then whenever equipped creature dies, return it to its owner's hand. Oh, that's kind of nifty. That is actually extremely nifty. Cardor Doomscourge. Oh my gosh, there's a Vorinclex. Not the one I was looking for, but I will take it. This thing looks crazy. It's not foil, makes me sad, but still, oh my gosh, this thing is ripping something apart. Look, and there's a human in his hand. I mean, oh my gosh, this thing is just crazy. Oh my gosh, this is a beautiful card. All right, and then we have Agar again. Oh my gosh, and then we got the alternate chariot. Okay, secretly I was actually hoping we would get this one because the original one has small cats, like Maine Coons on it. This one has like these giant freaking beast looking things on it. It just looks so cool. Are they even cats anymore? We don't even know what they are. Like they look like a mix between dogs and cats. I don't know. But they're huge. They go from being not small cats, but you know, cats to freaking these things. And then we got a zombie berserker with a human warrior. Alrighty. Next up. Oh, love this card. In the discard deck with the that god I was telling you about, that if your opponent discards, then you gain control of something. Yeah, you can get, this thing's great. It says enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card. Done. There you go. Discard trigger. Just for playing a creature. Okay, equipment. Glimpse the Cosmos is great in giant decks. Let you stack your deck the way you need it to be. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in order. So you look top 3. Oh, I want that card. Put it in your hand. Then, as long as you control a giant, you can cast this card from your graveyard by paying 1 rather than paying its mana cost. So you can cast it for 2, and then it goes to the grave, and then you can cast it for 1. So that's for 3 mana. You dig in 6 deep for 2 cards. There's a forest. Elder Fang Venom. Interesting. Attacking elves you control have death touch. Oh, okay. This is a commander card. That's why I haven't seen it. I'm like, what? Whenever an elf you control dies, each opponent loses life and you gain. This would go really good in standard. I'm glad it's a commander card. Alright, Cosmos Charger. That's the horse. Flash flying. Foretelling cards in your hand cost 1 less. 1 less and can be done on any player's turn. Okay, so we can foretell on our opponent's turn now. That's pretty cool. Oh, and a foil Blessing of Frost. Very nice. Look at that. Another Agar. Oh, and Arnie. This is the dude that has the thing on the side of his head. This guy's pretty funny. I can't remember what they said it was from, but I think on the regular card it has the flavor text on it, but it's still kind of funny because you can still see it sticking out the side of his head right there. It's funny. Alright, and then, oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite cards in this whole set right now just because of the art, and it's an uncommon. I mean, look at this. This is so metal right here. The freaking skulls all over the ground, and it's got demon wings. I think she's wearing a skull. Oh my gosh, I love this card. And a Birgi. Very nice. I like the way this thing manipulates the energy at the end of the phases. So it says whenever you cast a spell, add a red mana until end of turn. You don't lose mana as mana. You don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. Creatures you control can boast twice during each of your turns rather than once. That stacks really good with some of the stuff we got going on right now. It says your mana doesn't empty. So, kind of cool. And then ooh, look at that Demon Berserker. With a treasure. I really like the treasure tokens. They look very nice. It's not just like a gold coin now. It's actually treasure. And continuing on, a giant ox. Skullraid, I like the art on this card. He's legit getting in there with his fingers. Alright, the runes are pretty cool. More Berserkers. I like this forest because it has this little owl all fluffed up in the background. Or like on it. He's so cute. Raven's Warning. This makes, you know, tokens, bird tokens and stuff. Ooh, Eradicator Valkyrie. What? Flying lifelink hexproof from planeswalkers, and it boasts sacrifice a creature. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. What? That'd go really good with that. Okay, like that card. Icebreaker Kraken. I love this card because it gets cheaper for every snowland you control, and then you can tap the snowland to pay for it. So it's like your snowlands are worth 2 when paying for this thing. And then it says, when it enters the battlefield, artifacts and creatures target opponent controls don't untap during that player's next untap step. And then you can return 3 snowlands you control to your hand to return this thing back to your hand. Here's another Cardor. Ooh, and look at that. That's a extended art double land. Oh, I want to see this one foil. I think this side would look so pretty. Why is the blue always got the best art? Maja. And then an Immersturm Predator. I've actually played against this guy. I actually almost exiled my own graveyard to try and get out from underneath it, but you don't have to. I mean, he wasn't too hard to handle. Oh, look at that shard. There you go. See? Sacrifice this enchantment, scry 1, draw. So yeah, I was right. You can sacrifice them to draw cards. That looks really nice. And then the back side is a treasure. That's actually one of the best tokens in here. Alright, and last pack, guys. So, Sculptor of Winter, I really like because it can untap target snowland. I like the art on it. I really think it's really pretty. More giant robes. Let's see, another Shimmer Drift. Shapeshifters. A snow-covered mountain. Herald unites the elves. He's very popular with the elves in this set. Ooh, Graven's Moor. Scry X, where X is the amount of snow mana spent to cast the spell, then draw 3 cards. We can scry 5, then draw 3. I'm okay with that. Oh, look, and then we got a Kaya. Very nice. A foil Kaya. I don't particularly... She's so dark. Why is this card so dark? I can barely see her on the card. I don't know about that. Savella. Sacred. This thing has protection from god creatures. I should tell you something right there. When Sacred God Favorite enters the battlefield, exile up to one target attacking or blocking creature until this thing leaves the building, and it has flash. Leaves the building, leaves the field. Alright, then you have... I don't even know how to say that. It's this thing of frost. It's kind of cool. This change thing, I can copy permanents. And then Tundra Fumarole. It does 4... Okay, this is where I say we manipulate our frost, or our snow permanents. Steals 4 damage to a creature or planeswalker. Add a colorless mana for each snow mana spent to cast this spell until end of turn. You don't lose this mana as steps and phases, and that paired with that god, I think is just really good. And then we got a spirit token with a treasure on the back. Treasures are so pretty. I think the cats are some of my favorite, and then probably would be the cat token, and then probably this, which we didn't even see a cat token, which makes me sad because I want a cat token.
Or a wolf.
So then,
if there are one.
I don't think there are things that spawn wolves in here. But I think it would go cat and then treasure as my second favorite token in this set. So the Raven's kind of pretty too. But so that's it, guys. We did get some pretty nifty stuff. So we actually did, out of all those packs, we did end up getting 5 commander cards. It's kind of cool. I was probably going to buy the commander cards anyways, the commander decks, but yeah, we got 5 of them. We did get these guys. So these are just the foil regular rares and mythic rares, it looks like. Not too bad. Looks like we have non-foil rares right here. Looks like we have more over here.
There should be like all the sagas.
Lots of sagas in this set. Lots of sagas. We did get 2 planeswalkers. An extended art foil and a non-extended art foil. This is so dark. I don't like this. I think they printed this really weird. And then we did get all of these guys, which are extended arts foils and non-foils. It's not too bad. A couple of the double lands. Yeah. Okay. Elves in this set are just broken. Okay. And then we did get these lands. These guys, I love these snow lands. They look so pretty. I love snow, so I can't really complain. Look at that. That one's got deer in it. Swamps. Oh, they're so pretty. This, I think, is one of my favorite ones out of them all, just because it has the Viking ship and then, like, the world tree in the background. It looks so pretty. All I can think of is How to Train Your Dragon when I see this card. So, yeah, call me a nerd. Love those movies. And then these are our art cards from the set. So look at the stack of art cards. Like, oh my gosh, we got a pretty good head start on the arts in this card, in this set. So we got a bunch of these guys. And yeah, we have some duplicates, but I mean, I'm not even mad because I just want to cut them up and frame them. Not this one, obviously. I just want to cut them up and frame them, like make them into like a little mini thing or something. Like, oh my gosh, these cards are freaking pretty. Oh my goodness, yep. So many of them too. Wow. We definitely got some... my squirrel! Look at him. Oh my gosh, he's adorable. His tail's got like runes on it and it's flat and he's like one of those little flying squirrels. And he's got Viking braids in his freaking face hairs. And I guess he had an arm cut off or something because he's got like a little prosthetic claw thing. But, I mean, look at him, he's so cute. And he's broken. You put 1/1 counters on him and he just smacks people around for no reason. Alright, and yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So, we hope that you enjoyed this. I actually really enjoyed this. The set is so pretty. He was saying that this is one of the few sets that he himself would want to collect just because of the art of the cards.
It's really nice.
I base set collect usually, so I usually, at least collect some of the cards from every set. Just because we are commander players, so we want to have that one copy of every card. Plus, I like to have my collections. Been doing this since, like, Shadow over Innistrad. A bit forward, we've got pretty much almost complete collections of everything. From then forward, minus the core sets, we kind of slacked on those a little bit.
Yeah.
But this is because there's a lot of reprints. So I have one copy of most of those cards anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. But when it comes to sets, I think that visually this is one of the most pleasing, especially for people who are obsessed with that otherworldly Viking kind of art. It does have like a heavy metal feel to it. Very nice. When they were advertising it, they were going to metal bands and being like, hey, talk about our cards. So it kind of fits it. This is supposed to be the only set that they're going to be in this realm for now. They'll probably revisit it later, but we're not going to get like a few blocks in this realm. This is supposed to be like a 1-block thing in this realm. So unfortunately, we're not going to get any more probably for a while. But I mean, from what they gave us, I'm okay. I'm happy with that. But anyways, guys, we're probably going to call it here. Do keep out an eye tomorrow. He's supposed to be streaming the Werewolf Apocalypse game.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be starting, I think he said...
I think it's going to be about 6.
6 o'clock. So just keep an eye out of that. We're looking for some intense gameplay from that. I'm not sure visually how the game is going to look yet. It is a single player, so it's going to be you guys watching him play the story, which I'm waiting to watch the story. I want to see how this game unfolds. Let's hope I don't steal it from him like I did with...
No.
with a couple of other games. But yeah, keep an eye out for that, guys. I will be streaming off and on probably this weekend too. I don't have a set schedule, but you just catch me on my streams. I usually share them to my Facebook, and then sometimes I'll share them to our actual Facebook page for the Crazy Collectibles or Crazy Collectors. So keep an eye out for that. We also do have some of our guys that we have that stream for us. So Chase streams off and on. I think he was streaming earlier tonight. I don't know if you guys caught him or not, but he was streaming. Keep an eye out for those guys too. And as always, we would really enjoy if you guys would like, share, and subscribe. Obviously, if you love us, please show the love and go ahead and share with all your friends. Let people know we're out there. We're trying to get this going. So yeah, just let everybody know. We're always looking to get more people in. We wanna share our crazy interests with other people. But yeah, so that's gonna be it, guys. Like I said, please like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.